Bye.
All right, we are live, episode 119 of the Shooter's Mindset, post-SHOT Show edition here. We just, Jennifer popped in. She told us she's really sick. She got the SHOT Show plague, so she's down and out. We have Kelli Sampsel in the house. What's going on, Kelli?
Oh, not a lot. I'm the only one not suffering from some dreaded crud, which I normally get, so I kind of don't feel bad about it. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dustin Pluth is in the house. What's going on?
What's up, guys? I got sick before SHOT Show, so I built up the immunity. So I was going into the SHOT Show getting better. So I wasn't patient zero, so nobody can blame me on that one. But yeah, it seems like everybody in the last 2 days, 3 days have been posting that they're dead.
Oh yeah, man!
Posting that they're dead. You can Facebook when you're dead. You're doing all right.
It hit me like. But at the last day when I was trying to fly out, I started to feel it. And then yesterday it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was just out. So, I mean, this is the first time in 4 years I get the SHOT Show plague. And, man, people are not joking. That sucks.
It's just a combination of, like, all the viruses across the United States, like, mixed together.
Converge.
And then, like, thrown in your face. So.
Indeed, yeah, it sucks. I'm still not over it, but we'll work through the show here. Show sponsors today: Tactical Shit, shop.tacticalshit.com. We chilled a lot with these guys over the past weekend here. It was a lot of fun to meet those guys in person, so check them out, shop.tacticalshit.com. We'll talk more about their products later on in the show. Techwear USA, check out Techwear USA for your jerseys. Man, they have a really, really good-looking jacket. If you saw Jennifer Seymour walking around SHOT Show.
And the Cobalt Kinetics guys have them too, and they just look slick.
Yeah, they're slick. I was really impressed with their jacket. So I got one on the way, but if you want a jacket, you want a jersey, you want apparel, check out Techwear USA. All right,
I particularly like the zippers up the sides. You could wear it if you were shooting, and you could zip it up and be able to get to your pistol or mag pouches. I thought that was awesome.
Right on, so you can still...
Go, Bob!
There you go. Kelli's a fan. Dustin, what do you think? Those are nice jackets, though.
Yeah, the jackets were pretty cool. It's a good little design, so I was digging those ones.
Right on.
Yeah.
And Brett Russo, always for his support here with the show since, like, episode 2. So check out Brett Russo. All right. Opening show announcements, Q&A section. Bottom left-hand corner, click that. It'll take you to the Q&A section. We'll answer your questions throughout the show. This is going to be more SHOT Show aimed, but you can ask us pretty much anything. We'll get to it. The Shooter's Mindset app available in the Apple Store and the Android Store, the Google Play Store, whatever they call that. Download it. You can watch mobilely to your mobile device, and it helps us out a ton. All right. Boom. I think that's good for SHOT Show announcements. So let's jump right into it. I don't know, Kelli, what's new with you? It's been a while. Not too long, but it's been a while since you've been on the show. What's new with you? I know you did an IWI commercial. I know you're shooting the Jericho. It's kind of a new thing.
Right.
But people don't follow you on social media, at least.
So I guess that commercial's still running on, what is it, like Wednesday nights on, Outdoor Channel or whatever, they have all the gun shows?
Oh, yeah, like Wednesdays at the range or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be right now. I'm not sure. So, yeah, that commercial's still running, and they had a different longer version that's on the big screen at the IWI booth and stuff. So, like, if you're going to the Great American Outdoor Show or the NRA show, those will all be up. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, I'm going to shoot the Jericho. I'm going to run polycase ammo through the Jericho in matches all this season. That's pretty awesome because I've been running it and it's been flawless. So that's something kind of neat and new. That'll be fun.
Is that the newer version of the Jericho? Because that pistol's been out for a while, right? Is that the newer version you're running?
Right. So they had, it was like a baby Desert Eagle and, all these other companies kind of put out their version. And so this is one, straight made in Israel, their newer version. I'm not really super familiar with the old version, but I know there's been, slight upgrades. The trigger is actually pretty nice. I'm not going to change anything on it internally, I don't think. So, go ahead.
Double action, single action?
Yeah, it is. It is double action. That's really weird for me because, of course, the first pull is extremely, extremely heavy. So it's just something I'm just gonna have to get used to.
I know.
I'm not used to
Part?
that with a Glock.
No. Parts. What if something breaks? Any parts? I know that's always kind of a question amongst competition shooters. Like when they go getting pistols like that, where can I get spare parts? Can I get them? Yada yada. Because IWI supply those.
Yeah, some CG
Yeah.
stuff I think is conferable with it, isn't it?
I think so, yes. IWI does have parts, and there's actually a couple different websites that are heavy into the, IDF weapons and stuff like that have come out with parts, and they have different sites. And of course, when you get a new gun, you think, well, nobody makes holsters for it, or they actually have come out with holsters, and IWI is starting to put like a holster and a mag pouch kit and different stuff in with the Jerichos when they're boxed and sent out. Kind of like, when you get an XD, you get, a double mag pouch and,
Yeah, that's
just
cool.
to kind of help you have something to start out with. So that's pretty awesome.
Right on.
So we'll see. I'm going to shoot it. My first match with it is going to be Superstition Mountain in Mesa. So that'll be a fun, long, long match to try it out at.
Break it in right into the fire.
Good stuff. All right, RumbleStrip.net. What's the dumbest product you saw at SHOT? Good one. Dumbest product.
I don't remember who made it, but it was. Oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to ask because I talked about it. We talked about it on We Like Shooting on Monday.
What was it?
But it was some gun that had a light and like a laser on it, and in order to turn the light on, you had to pull the trigger to turn the flashlight on. It was like super unsafe. Like, you have to shoot it to get the light to come on, the flashlight. I'm gonna have to ask. It was just crazy unsafe, and I'm sure it won't last.
I think just those booths that just don't fit into SHOT Show at all.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw two empty, areas, booths where the section would be. They were just sitting there empty, and that kind of irritated me because companies would be paying a lot of money and showing up. So.
Yeah, the people that were upstairs on the third floor could have really had a booth.
Yeah, somebody would have paid good money for that. But booths that just don't make any sense for anything that has anything to do with SHOT Show.
Like the ATF. Did you see that booth?
Yeah. What was their little slogan? The slogan was something stupid underneath it. It was like us caring about you or something like.
Do you think they paid for booth space, or they said, no, wait, we're coming and you can't stop us?
I don't know. I did see something stupid kind of talking about ATF things. Some British left-wing reporter guy, I guess, somehow got a badge to SHOT Show and went in there and started talking to people about, is this the gun that they used in Sandy Hook, and is this the gun they used in San Bernardino, and this and that. And I guess they got to Smith & Wesson, and they were talking, and the guy's like, oh, yeah, let me show you about the Shield and stuff, and he's talking about that. And then he picks up, Smith's 22 Sporter Plinkster little AR platform 22, and the guy immediately goes finger on the trigger and pointing at it to somebody's face, and just this awkward, I don't know what to do with my hands thing, and then he was started answering the guy, and the guy's like, I'm done, and took off the mic and dropped it. And then
they were very obnoxious. They weren't, the NSSF told certain media outlets that they weren't allowed to be there, like Washington Post. There was some outlets, and so apparently they granted these people access, and they said that they had to have an NSSF rep with them on the floor. Well, apparently they skirted through and didn't have one. So whenever they started asking the stupid questions, whatever booth they were at was just kind of stuck, and they said, oh, no, we're not going to do it. And so they told NSSF, and they kicked them out. So on one hand, I think it kind of makes the industry look stupid because they should know how to react to those questions. It makes it seem like we're kind of skirting around and we don't want to talk about it when that's not necessarily true. And they were just, stupid and disrespectful for even coming in because they were kind of,
You're
you
poking the
know,
bear.
they were picking a fight, so.
Yeah, you already know what you're doing. And then the thing about SHOT Show, it's not the NRA show. It's not the public per se. It's not the average Joe who's like, I'm going to go to Vegas. I'm going to go see something. It's industry. So it's people who are in the fields of buying guns, selling guns, making things. It's not, so it's kind of you're poking the wrong people. I guess kind of going in talking to something, but.
First time
Well,
I
by
heard
now
about
they
that.
should expect those questions.
Yeah.
They should expect it, especially if they're going to let them in there. So, like I said, it kind of makes the whole industry look stupid because we avoided it and it became a huge fit. And I know there's a post out there on Facebook where it's this guy who was talking about getting kicked out, and it makes everybody look dumb because he got kicked out, but he was picking a fight. So I guess they need to decide: are they going to let media in? Or are they just not? And they're going to put SHOT back to what it's really supposed to be. It's supposed to be buyers. It's supposed to be distributors, whatever.
I think, and that's the thing is if somebody was like, let me tell you why you're stupid, and then just went in just like railed on them with like facts, like, no, this wasn't the gun used. No, this is a 22. Did you know that more knives and baseball bats and vehicles and everything else are used besides assault rifles that assault no one? They probably would have spun that to being, these gun-toting, yelling hate mongers or whatever. So it's a lose-lose situation when you're dealing with somebody who has their mind so wrapped around the wrong agendas. But
and they should expect that in a couple weeks at the Great American Outdoor Show, because guess what? It's open to the public.
Yeah, and that's over in Pennsylvania, so it's kind of in the East Coast, north side. So all the crazy New England people probably are going to come down there.
Right. We have Julie Gollub's in the house watching the show. Great to see us at SHOT Show. On a way more positive note.
I know. I had every time I went past Julie, we were like running to different booths. So I was like, "Hey, Julie."
Yeah. I always catch her at the Benelli booth when she's kind of sitting down, kind of. At that point, she's usually kind of standing and taking selfies, but that's when you want to catch her, when she has a few minutes, type of deal.
She lives like an hour from me, and I see her everywhere but in Missouri.
Yeah. I know we gotta go team up and have a practice session, like a practice weekend or something.
You've been saying that for a long time, Dustin.
Since she moved there, literally, we're like, perfect. She lives here. We'll have to get together, and we haven't done it yet.
Exactly, and then take her to Schlitterbahn, because that's a sweet water park. So,
I'm sure she wouldn't be opposed.
Go shooting and then go have fun in the water.
So I got this sign to my wife on the Benelli.
Oh.
I figured I'd bring back something, she would like. She's like, "Who's this?" I'm like, "This is Julie Gollub." What do you mean you don't know who this is? It's like the best ever. She's like,
"Get out."
Yeah,
we're done.
Get out. It's over. No, but all right.
Well, we're showing off pictures. I have a funny picture of this fella here.
Oh, look at Christopher.
And look, he said, "To my friend Dustin." Everybody else, he was like, "Keep shooting." But it was funny because I was like, and then he's in the background of the photo just like mean mugging me. I was in the H&M Black Nitride booth.
That's a handsome picture.
He's a cute little guy. I'll keep him.
Cute little guy. My Chase, my littlest nephew, calls him Hulk.
Yeah.
Right. And I catch the SHOT Show crud through the TSM broadcast. I don't know.
Maybe.
This stuff is pretty mysterious.
Yeah.
For
Do you have
price.
spam? Do you have like antivirus technology, like AVG or something on your computer? You should be all right. You should be okay. Just make sure that thing's running in the background. It'll be okay. Maybe.
All right, but let's jump into it. We were going to ask Jen how was our first time SHOT Show experience. She's not with us, so we're going to jump into products we liked. So we kind of talked about the dumbest product, I guess, kind of. I really didn't see nothing that stuck out that I could say that was dumb. But products we liked. We'll start with Dustin. There was a lot of new products out there. What popped out?
Yeah, so obviously my Springfield families, we came out with some cool goodies. The M1A, the QCB, so that new rifle, it's kind of set up like an AR, so a new take on an old platform. The new XD Mod 2 5-inch tactical, so that's going to be a new entry-level competition pistol. So the XD 5-inch is kind of getting phased out a little bit, and the Mod 2 line is the new line, and it's kind of the middle child between the two platforms. So that's going to be a pretty cool budget 3-gun IDPA, USPSA, pistol. Then all the new 1911s, and there's so many to choose from. And then the Chris Kyle signature 1911, so that's going to be dropping soon, and I'll definitely get more information on that. I know a lot of people were asking on the Shooter's Mindset, so I will get details on when that's dropping, how to get into the limited edition, because I think there's only going to be like 1,000 to under 2,000 of those made. The price point on them and all the details. So I will get on that this week. And I will have a meeting up in Geneseo next month on some other cool stuff that Springfield's doing. So I'm trying to get in even more with those boys. And I do know some new stuff that will be out at SHOT Show, or at NRA Show, sorry. So we'll see what we can get out of them that I can tell.
What about the Chris Costa STI? Did you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Costa wasn't there, so I saw Pincus. He still owes me money. I hit him up for that.
Did you see Baby Pincus?
I did not see Baby Pincus. It was just the couple running out of the show.
He always looks very dapper in his suits.
Yeah.
Like, he dresses up well.
Yeah, he does. Nice fitted suits for SHOT Show. He was like in a different one every day I seen him. I seen him in the same spot every time. And nice clean suit for each day of SHOT Show. Well done, Rob.
What about this thing? It just floats away. Look, it's just floating.
What's that?
Here.
Black Nitride Bulgari Group?
It's a titanium BCG Black Nitride.
Right on, nice.
That's going to be the new hotness, so...
I'm looking forward to running it. Yeah. Okay, so Kelli, anything new that you popped out in SHOT Show?
Yeah, there was a couple things. I ran into this at Range Day. It is something new for the hunting world, I guess. I'm not really into like air guns and stuff like that, but did you guys see that at the Crossman booth? It's an air bow. So the canister on the bottom holds enough air for like 7 or 8 shots. It's like 3,000 psi. And where you would put like the cheek rest at the back folds up, and that's how you cock it. And you put the arrow on the end, slide it in there. And it was really awesome. Like we were just shooting it probably, I don't know, 30 yards maybe. But it was awesome. It's like 450 feet per second. That's kind of cool. Of course, it's bullpup, so I was like, yeah, that's awesome. Obviously I'm into that right now. Right. It didn't weigh very much at all. I think it only weighed like 7 pounds total. And then you could also decock it. So like if you're up in a tree stand and you're ready to get down, you can make it legit safe. That way you don't end up shooting it when you shouldn't. Right. So that was kind of awesome. Of course, it's endorsed by Jim Shockey, and so that guy kind of knows a little bit of what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What else did I see? Although I'm not a wheelgun person, that Kimber revolver is pretty slick if you're into Kimbers, and like a $900 price tag.
Yeah, that was the only downside is it had that Kimber price tag, but that gun was pretty stacked. I got to see it for a minute. didn't really play with it too much, but how they did the back sight was pretty slick.
Yeah.
And yeah,
It's a pretty nice looking little revolver. The trigger was nice.
yeah.
I like the flat sides. It's kind of something cool.
Indeed, something different. I mean, I guess, well, last year we had the Smith & Wesson JM, the Jerry 9mm competition guns. So the industry's still cranking out revolvers. Obviously, it's all very pistol semi-auto based still, but
Right. Speaking of Mitchell X, did you guys go see the SIG competition pistol? I mean, I'm not saying it was made for Lena, but it was made for Lena.
I saw the 930.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I saw it. Didn't really get to play a time, but past that whole family, and then there's the odd duck now, dressing different. So
I
it was
know.
weird to see a little bit, but good for her, and hopefully that's gonna be big things. Good pickup for Sig. Bad loss for Smith, I guess.
For sure.
Well, Smith & Wesson, they have an all-star team, regardless. I mean, if you really
Yeah, you got
want to go down the
Julie,
list.
Randy, Doug.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just
well, let's go
all-star
on.
team.
Travis.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure she had I'm sure there was a lot of thought process moving to another company like that on her behalf. I'm sure it was worth her while. So good for
How
her.
about
Yeah.
the influx of cute puppies?
There were a lot of dogs at SHOT Show, actually. And then actually there was two. Did you see the two? There was two canine booth that had dogs in them, but then they were selling, gear and training and stuff like that. I was like, oh, dogs everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It was like last year. It was like how many full-grown tactical beers and 511 pants can you find? And this one was like how many guys with dogs ready to like eat your neck.
Oh yeah,
Was walking
Elvis was
around a
really
shop.
about to eat my neck.
I didn't see
He's
that one. I just
so
saw like
cute.
full-grown, like snap the fingers and you're done type of dogs.
Yeah. The Shepherds and the Belgians, those are badass puppy dogs.
Yeah, that was
I would take one.
the trend of SHOT Show this year, at least I found.
That's why I was wanting Costa there, because then I could play it tomorrow.
There's Ducati.
Like, oh,
I miss Raymond. I miss Raymond again this SHOT Show.
You did? He was there all the time.
Yeah, I missed him. Yeah, the Kimber revolver though. I'm not a revolver guy. I went up there. Physically, it looks freaking amazing. The sights on it, usually when it's snubby, you're not getting much sights at all. You got a good rear sight, you got a good front sight. Trigger's pretty awesome. The grips, I have nothing bad to say about it when it comes to a wheel gun. And I'm not a wheel gun aficionado type of dude. $7.99 is the MSRP on that. So $800. Find it on the street a little. When you do find it on the street, you'll get a little bit extra off of that.
I know I've been dragging my feet on a 9mm. So if they came out with a 9mm version, that'd be pretty bitchin'.
Right. My something that stuck out at SHOT Show for me, and it's gotten a lot of coverage, was the Cobalt Kinetics rifle. I know there's some kind of 50-50 on it as far as excitement, but when it comes to the AR-15 platform, it hasn't been evolved like that in in long time type of deal, where it could just kind of changes up the way of the operation. So free drop in the magazine when you're empty, the bolt goes forward when a new one comes in. If you do have a jam, it's actually quicker to clear because the magazine's gonna. I have a whole video with the whole 3-gun team. By the way, I got like 25 videos I have to upload. If it wasn't between everything being delayed and me getting sick right after that, I would have a lot up already. So stay tuned to the Shooter's Mindset channel. We'll have SHOT Show coverage coming throughout. Plus, it kind of gives you a little bit. I know the sub box is kind of flooded with SHOT Show stuff, flooded up. So it gives you a little bit of a break for it to calm down. Then more SHOT Show stuff from me will come up.
Yeah, I know all of next month is my flooding of the internets. So today was scheduling up. I think right now I'm at like 30 some odd scheduled post for all of February. And that's not including like the videos I have to edit. Like 2 gigs of photos alone. So yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
that's a lot of
So back
photos
to the Cobalt.
for me.
Back to the
Yeah,
Cobalt rifle. So
I got some
I
trigger time on that.
yeah, I shot it too, and it was nice. I think it's just, we're at that point where everybody's making an AR, so you have to do something very dramatic to get noticed, period. So
Agreed.
in that aspect, I think they totally nailed it.
Well, those dudes are
Um,
coming into the industry hard for being their, I think, first year, and not really anybody has one of their guns. Uh,
right.
Buying the big name, the big hitters of all the boys, and
I'm
then
just
coming
wondering
into SHOT Show hard.
if anybody other than Kalani and Nick and Rick and Keith are gonna own one, because did you hear the price tag?
Yeah, they're right under
And
3K.
and they're not even sure that's how much it's gonna cost. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll take this back. I don't want to touch it anymore.
Well, I know the one range that I was at, and for this rest of this week and then next week I'll be at a different range now. But Eagle Eye ordered, I think, 4 or 5 of them, and has one of them sold. But they ordered those
I
like a
won't
few months
tell
ago.
Sagan. I won't tell Sagan you bought it.
Yeah.
No, that is not me.
Well, the
I
initial.
saw it, I was like, this is cool. And then I got to shoot like 10 rounds out of it at that range 702 deal. And I was like, that was cool.
I think the
I got
initial
3 grand.
craze, people are going to buy them up to the people who really initially just want them, but then there's going to become a time where it's going to like flatline, and who's going to want to pay $2,900 for that
Yeah.
rifle? Hey,
Right.
like I said, I think it's a second advantage on the reload. You'll probably have a second advantage on a malfunction if one occurs, or if you start with like a, I don't know, mag. I don't know. How much are you willing to pay for that 1 second advantage type of deal? In 3-gun, there's not
Yeah.
going to be a lot of reloading unless it's like mandatory.
Yeah.
So that's in there. So, I call it the alien rifle. I like it, but it's just out of my price range right now.
It does look very Star Wars-ish.
Right.
Yeah. On the new rifle segment, I know, Anthony, you got some trigger time on it, and I did too. The Agency Arms Classified.
Yes, I did.
So that was a pretty slick little dive, and we ran it pretty hard, trying to break it.
I wish I had more time on it though, because it was like, put the mag in, charge it, it was like, because they were about to close the lights off.
Yeah,
They were about to turn the lights off.
Out of time.
So I didn't get a chance to like look at it or anything. I just picked it up and just boom, 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 boom.
It was that bus driver, man. We got lost in the deserts of Vegas.
How does the bus driver not know where the range is at?
It's blind from fear and loathing. Trapped in the middle of the desert of Vegas. It sucked. But shooting the new Glock from Agency Arms, the Knock, that was pretty cool with the little RMR on it.
Yeah.
I know it's shocking per se. That's probably the best Glock I've ever shot.
Wow.
That's saying Glock,
Yeah.
not the world, but yeah, those boys did a pretty good job on there, and they're coming in hitting too. That party was killer. They're already talking about next year's party, so S3F and Agency Arms is looking to take it over the industry. And
definitely the best party definitely the best after event at SHOT Show, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very nice. The food was
Yeah,
good.
they did it up.
Food was good. Firearms was good. You could have, if we would have got there sooner, we probably could have got a second or third round on most of those handguns and rifles. So.
Yeah, they said shoot it up. I mean, I talked to Chris, and he was just like, yeah, man, jump on anything you want, load a mag, as fast as you can jam mags and stand in line. They were shooting. We just ran out of daylight/light time, I guess, for the range, so that they could do the full auto shenanigans. And I got some killer video and killer photos that I'll be posting up soon as well. That literally blew up the internet too. 5 seconds from walking off the range, it was already hitting my phone on Instagram and Facebook.
Right.
Agency Arms stuff. So.
Right on. Okay. Let's see. Is Julie Golub going to be on anytime soon? we've had her on twice. We'll love to have her back. I mean, we can always talk to Julie more. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a third time. She's not in the schedule, but I mean, it's not like she's far away. I can always just, hit her on a message, and if it works out with her schedule. So if you guys want her on, just, I'll keep it in my mind. And definitely, I'm always a fan of Julie's stuff. You can always check out her live streams. I mean, she's doing that. It seems like every other day she's posting up. Yeah, she did one today that I was able to get in on. Get in about on half of it, and then I had to back out. But on that, let's see. What's your favorite part of SHOT Show? Did you hit anything? Did you hit any cool parties? So we kind of talked about this. I don't know if there's a favorite thing about SHOT this year, but we definitely talked about cool parties. We talked about the agency. Kelly, was there anything? You did a go-kart thing for the Task Force Dagger thing, right? I wasn't able to attend that.
No, it just seems like everything happens on Wednesdays. So, that's the day that was available at pole position, so that's the day we had to take. But I guess, people just have to kind of decide whether they want to go to a party where they're going to drink and not be able to hear each other and not really be able to conduct any business, or you want to go somewhere where you can race go-karts and raise money for Task Force Dagger. So a ton of people did that, and we raised a ton of money just from the people that showed up, not counting the people who donated online before, so that was awesome. And we're going to continue to do it for next year. And we tried to kind of keep Task Force Dagger out of it because the point was to, give to them, not necessarily have them help us, but they've kind of insisted that they help in some manner. So whether that be just, more, spreading of the word or whatever, we appreciate it. But it's definitely something we're going to do again next year because we've just gone to get off the strip, for the past 4 or 5 years just to get out of the, the casino and the lights and stuff, period. And last year we had a little more people show up than we expected, so we decided if we were going to do it to just go all out and have the money go to something good. So
yeah, those are good dudes, fun. Especially
nobody. Oh my God, Nubs! Nubs. Nubs is an amazing fast driver. It's ridiculous. That dude. And now just think how fast he could go with his haircut now. Have you seen his haircut? He looks so handsome.
Sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
Is there anything he's not really good at?
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything yet. He's pretty amazing. So yeah, he raced really well, and we had trophies for like the slowest and the most crashes, and big boy, and we only broke 2 cars, and James Mason, who takes pictures for like the 3 Gun Nation magazines and stuff, he ran up underneath the wall, so that was the first.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. So I think he got the worst crash because it was pretty dramatic. Like the wall was on top of him.
Wow.
But he wasn't hurt.
Nice.
He wasn't hurt, and we didn't get kicked out, so that was good.
Kelly's new nickname is Bullpup. From DJ.
Okay.
Let's see. What do you have here? The ATF booth. The ATF had a booth because they were debuting some software that would automatically approve dealer-to-dealer NFA item transfers, Form 3, I think. But there were problems with it, so they had to go back to the drawing board. So I
Imagine that.
I did pass them every once in a while because it was on like the same aisle that the X Products booth was on that I went to, and I saw people like doing something, but I didn't really know exactly what they were doing, so I didn't really stop. But yeah, I guess if you're in the suppressor game or full auto game, Form 3s, which are transfer of NFA items to one dealer to another, is good. Because that usually takes like 3 months, I think, 3-4 months. So I guess that speeds it up. But in the really big picture, the deal is you're still waiting. Average is about 4, 5, 6 months for a can.
Mine was 4.
Yeah.
Not
Usually
bad.
people are about the 5-6 month mark. So.
I just didn't want to get too close to the ATF booth because I didn't want to like get on their radar.
Right.
I
walked by it. I walked
ran by like this.
Yeah, like, you don't know me.
It is
Don't look
stopping
at me.
there.
Yeah,
Springfield.
yeah.
Hold on. Springfield double stack 1911. Yes or why not?
If you're into that, I mean,
It'd be awesome. It could be on the docket, sir. And Dustin might have one. I'll just say
Right on.
that.
So not yet.
Yeah. So nothing right now on the map, but it could be.
Right on. The RCA titanium bolt carrier group is the best. I've had one for 5 months. Works great with an adjustable gas key from DJ.
Yeah, I'm gonna be running this guy full auto soon on some videos. Doing a full auto lower. My sweet X Products upper and Vortex optic, and I just got in my Rise Armaments comp today, so I'll be running that full auto. Gonna do some slow-mo videos from On Call Media. Those guys are gonna come out, and we're gonna do some cool, fun stuff of that, and also talking about NFA items. Eventually, this shall be a short-barreled 9mm rifle, but as of right now, it's just a simple upper. So, side charger, of course.
So is that build going to be the full auto, or you got a separate thing for full auto?
This will go on a full auto 9mm lower that is not 9, but we'll run that with a X Products 50-round drum, of course, on it. So, yeah, I'll have a video of that later on. But that'll be the second of the 2 videos.
All right.
let's see, what else was cool?
We got to see.
If you're into AKs, CMC Trigger debuted their AK trigger. That's pretty awesome. They're going to have a flat and a curved and the traditional AK curve.
All right. X Products did a 50-round AK drum.
Yep.
For the AK guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty
So there
slick.
hasn't been an AK drum made since like, I don't know, since like the 90s, I think.
Yeah, I did a video introducing that, and then I know we saw it on the show we did with them, the Scar Lower. So we actually got to see the actual design from just the CAD internet thing that we talked about on the show to actually getting your hands on it. So they had that. They had the new 308 cannon, which is going to launch cans crazy far, and I'm going to try to do a video with the tactical shit guys on that, using all kinds of cannons. So that should be crazy.
Get your shotgun out and play some.
Yeah. And then what else did we talk about? Oh, they're doing some rack stuff, and then debuted also at SHOT Show a underneath launcher. I believe it's 30 mic launcher. So it's kind of like your under the tube deal. So I think they're going to be starting releasing those shortly as well from X Products. So it's kind of neat. But I'll have photos of those things going on, and then I have the video with James, the owner of X Products, that'll go up later on as well once I get it edited and all cool fun stuff. So.
All right, I'm gonna throw in the lightning round here. I'm gonna pull one up. Todd Lewis had some.
I'm scared.
Some great lightning round. Shit, where is it? Of course, I'm not gonna
Todd
be able to-
Lewis shaved his beard. So disappointed.
Yeah, hold on. I think I got it here. I know one of his questions were. These are just funny stuff, guys. This is just all redone. Quick
Because
suggestions
it's
from
Todd Lewis.
Right. White or wheat bread?
Wheat.
Yeah, we.
I'm white. Okay.
You are?
Yeah.
You're Mexican.
Yeah.
New Mexican bread?
Toast or English muffin?
Oh.
What are we having it? Like, are we doing like biscuits and gravy, or are we doing like an egg McMuffin?
No,
egg
just
McMuffin.
with butter. If I have English muffin, totally, I'd take that over toast.
Yeah, like maybe with some like honey on it, because that'd be legit.
Yeah. I'm a fan of English muffin with just butter on it, so I'll take that.
Me too. You're making me hungry. Why are we talking about
Yeah.
food?
Burrito or taco?
taco. Sorry, Chipotle lovers.
Yeah, you can whip down a lot of tacos versus the same time it takes down to do a burrito. So yeah, taco.
I'm gonna go burrito, man. One time deal, man. You're full on one shot. You eat it, you're done.
Yeah.
Tacos, you need to hammer like 6 of them to be. And then on top of that, the shell, you eat it, and then it like everything crumbles out of it.
Different people eat tacos different ways. Like I've noticed that, like it's just a thing. Like I've seen people just like turn it sideways. There's people who turn it sideways and go to town on it.
You gotta turn your head sideways. You keep it straight. You turn your head.
Just mow it right in.
Yeah.
That's a lot of screen captures that people could.
People who do this, I just don't. I don't understand.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. If there was if you screen captured that of me doing something like that, I'm pretty sure it'd be bad.
Yep.
But,
whole bunch of dicks.
Yep. Skeletor or He-Man?
Skeletor.
Thundercats.
Oh. He said Thundercats or Voltron.
Oh, Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Although we could be like Voltron and we could like connect together. That's kind of what we do.
Hot, medium, or mild? The hottest you got.
Everything. Yeah. Well, you're Mexican.
Not sriracha.
I say medium on stuff. Give me some Cholula. Put that on everything. That's like medium.
Like if it's Taco Bell, I go with fire because none of their stuff is hot anyway. But like I've made the mistake and just be like, give me the hottest stuff you got at a restaurant I didn't know very well. And I got these wings that were like
grandma's.
I was just like crying
and cabinet.
Yeah, and since I ordered it, I had to eat them and it was rough. But yeah. All right, that's lightning round. So thanks for the new incentive.
Thank you, Todd.
All food related.
All kinds of internet demands, top tier show for competitive shooting. Okay. All right. Man, I'm not feeling it.
Safari Land. Did you guys go to Safari Land?
I didn't.
Yeah, I swung by there.
They have new shotgun shell caddies that are the pull out, and they have a universal holster, which I swiped and took to the IWI booth to see if it would fit my Jericho, and although it wasn't on the list of ones that they had tried, it actually worked. So that was kind of cool.
Right on.
I'm like going in my head, kind of like looking around at booths that I saw. Like, was there anything cool there?
Sig Sauer came out.
Did you guys go get Dillo Dust?
Diller? No, I didn't get any of that. I'm telling you, I think I missed everything.
Jeez.
It seems like
that's the thing. You go and get the little, Dillo bottle openers and Dillo Dust. You guys are amateurs.
For real, I was all over the place, just not in the right place at the right time, apparently. All right, Tactical Shit's still having their giveaways. The Shit Show giveaway, 2016 Shit Show giveaway. They're giving away like 2 ARs. Dustin, you have any more details on it? I think it's still valid, right? You can still
there's an optic. I know they gave away something today, so as far as I know, you can still go to their website and click on the Shit Show link, and then you sign up there. You might be able to find it off their Facebook page, but I definitely know it's on their website. They got 2 ARs, they got an optic, I think a trigger kit. So there's a lot of stuff. That was a big $high giveaway too. So make sure you go over there, shop.tacticalshit.com.
Yeah, Jake, check out their giveaway. 2 ARs, optics. It's kind of nuts. And you can still get in there. They got their fast system, so what is it, 169 for their super portable target system. So you can just take it with you kind of everywhere you go. Don't have to have a big truck to lug around all your steel. If you just want a steel silhouette target, their fast system from Tactical Shit, it's a really good product, all right? Cool lightning round questions. Since Kelli hasn't been on there, they want to know your opinion on Thin Mints or Samoas. Girl Scout cookies, it's that time.
Thin Mints.
Thin
in
Mints,
the freezer.
Girl Scout cookies, they're about to be out. soon here, and I'm gonna buy Thin Mints, and I'm gonna do this whole freezer.
Already got them on order, son.
They're like $5 a box. That's retarded. If you go to Walmart and get their Great Value Thin Mints, they taste just as good.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheapo, right here, right here. I'd rather give my money to the Girl Scout personally because they don't make crap a box.
Yeah, I know the ones I got from a guy. His daughter was selling them. They were $4 a box. So I got like 4
And they
boxes
get
of them.
like, 10 cents from it.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, they're cute and all, but
Yeah, Ruben wasn't at SHOT Show from Vortex, so I had to pick on the
I
other
know.
guys there. And I ran around and talked to a few of them, so got some info. And I got my Strike Eagle and mount.
yeah,
Shabam.
Kelly got one. What do you think of that Strike Eagle?
it's okay. I mean, I definitely like the more magnification. I haven't got to run it a ton like for long range things. I was gonna kill a deer with it, but that didn't happen because it was at 80 degrees during hunting season here.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna keep it on the Tavor for this next season, so we'll see.
Right on. Show us the bull carrier group you got stopped by TSA. It's the same one Dustin's showing. Mine's put away, but Dustin had the same one.
Get it back out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a titanium carrier. It still is steel gas key, the Carter cam pin, and the bolt itself. But those are all black nitrided. But the carrier itself is titanium, and then they black nitrided titanium. The mad scientists over there at H&M Black Nitride, Ben and his mad scientists that they got locked away, somehow figure out how to do everything on titanium. And the thing weighs fractions of what even a half mass or a low mass BCG weighs, and this is a full. So imagine this on a low mass would be just ridiculous. So we're going to see how it runs. They told me to go break it, so I shall try to do that.
Yeah.
But they actually had their 308 one at SHOT and a full mass and their titanium, and the full mass was a full BCG, everything together, and the other one was just the carrier, and it weighed nothing compared to each other. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked to run this guy this season. So.
I like it because they're a little bit more also affordable when it comes to titanium BCGs, right? Because the boom, what is it? The boom. I've seen something that go on like
Fab.
four almost.
Oh, those are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right, and it's hard to drop that on a. I mean, the people who own them, like Jesse, and the people who've shot them and ran them through their paces, they say they're amazing and they're worth every penny.
Yeah, and the thing
What
is,
did they pay for them?
Yeah. How often are you going to shoot out a BCG? You know, realistically, the average Joe is not putting 80,000 rounds through a gun a year. You know, so getting one BCG, that's probably going to last you for the rest of your gun. So getting one black nitride BCG, you're probably done for that gun itself until you get a new one. So I'm pretty stoked to run this guy because it'll probably be the last carrier this upper ever sees kind of deal. So.
Right on. Yeah, I think those are coming in around a $300-ish kind of.
I believe so. Yeah, I can't remember exactly the MSRP that Ben told me, but I can get a hold of him and figure it out. And maybe we could even get a TSM deal. You never know.
Yeah, for real. We talked about that. All right. I think we're pretty good on Q&A. Any things you found annoying, or anything you noticed was different about SHOT Show this year over the past years?
Obviously, it's always the carts and the travel bags. There was actually a lot more to pull behind bags and suitcases. People with suitcases, like full-on duffel bagged suitcases, walking around. So that was kind of bad. But whoever still does the damn milk crates, I got when I was working the Comtech booth, I got Randy Rogers in on the my game that I've played the last few years at SHOT Show and NRA Show of tossing whatever product I'm at. I don't care if it's a pen, a business card, a flyer, whatever.
Putting it in their basket.
Yeah, I have the ninja skills, and so she bet me that I couldn't get one into the bag. So, every year at all these shows, they give away all these tote bag deals. So I actually split in between two guys and dropped in cards and a pen into their bag. So if you had Comtech stuff that you didn't know you picked up Comtech stuff, you got had by me. Boom. Actually, I blame it on Randy Rogers. So.
She's a bad influence, that Randy Rogers.
Yeah, she's the
Dustin,
bad
did you
one.
see any Glocks that tempted you to come over to the Glock side?
The Agency Arms was the only one, but the whole time I was thinking, man, Chris Naganuma, it would be sick if there was an Agency Arms XDM 525.
Don't do it, Chris. Don't listen. Don't listen.
Then I could be an asset. And I'm just saying, it would probably shut down the internet. I'm just saying.
You know better, Chris. Just in one ear, out the other.
They're coming out with MMP stuff over that before Springfield, like usual.
I don't know. You never know.
Any of you guys going to Blade Show? I will not be there.
Blade Show, that's
SHOT
the
Show.
knife.
Yeah, SHOT Show for knives.
For the knives.
That's in Atlanta. I don't really think I'm allowed there. I might hurt myself.
Not that far of a drive from me, but I will not be attending.
Isn't it always? It's in June in Atlanta.
Yeah. Nope. I am not affiliated with any knife peoples, so I like knives. If you have knives that are quality.
Oh, I got a new Benchmade. I should have shown that. I love knives. By the way, Benchmade has some really awesome new hunt collection knives out that are very slick. If you're into
I still like
knives.
their what is it, like a first responder knife or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It has all the oversized controls on it. I was still digging that. So I got.
Yep, they have really awesome rescue knives. Well, there's another knife company that I guess if you're on my social media, you saw the little kids kit, the little trigger knife that I got from my nephew to put together. So if anybody are interested in those, if you use the code SHOT2016 at kleckerknives.com, that's KLECKER knives.com, you can get 50% off like anything on their site. So these little kids kits, which I mean they actually work, like the trigger, the mechanism, it works like a real knife. It makes them only like $6.50 a piece for kids, and it's cool little stocking stuffer, birthday gift, Easter. I guess if you want to give your kids knives for Easter, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Egg stuffing gift.
Right, but I mean there's a whole bunch of different colors for girls and boys, but I thought it was a cheap little awesome gift, and I know that Julie Golub actually recommends them. She's who I heard about them from whenever she got her little Munchkin one a while ago. So they're pretty awesome.
All right. Great to see Kelli again. Welcome back. And you can see more of Kelli on the We Like Shooting show, right? When is that? Is that yesterday at about 11 Mountain Time?
No, it was on Monday at let's see, is it 9 my time? 9 Central Time? It's like weird. It always is really late for me.
Yeah.
Well, because Sean lives in Colorado, so it starts at like a decent time, and then you get into Central and Eastern, and it's just kind of late. But there are people that watch live, but they're more of like a podcast show that people listen to. So we like shooting.com. Guys are fun, and they were in Vegas. And actually, Anthony could have hung out with them, but he left them high and dry at the Faxon party. So he wussed out and went to sleep.
Yeah, I got to see those guys at the 702, at that range 702. All the Faxon guys were there, and they were like, "Hey!" So got to pick up their stuff.
They were like, "What?"
I saw them real briefly.
Hey.
I shook everybody's hand. Sean had the SHOT Show plague early.
He
during
did.
shot. And then I shook his hand,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I got sick a few days later. I'm just saying, this
So-
is kind of weird.
A really funny
He was
thing.
sick beforehand.
Yeah, a funny thing that when I was at the Comtech booth, they actually had on their little pyramids a holster that held the Purell bottles, like the hand sanitizer bottles in them. And there were, no shit, several different companies were like, okay, how much are those? And we're like, how much are what? And they're like, those, the Purell like holder deals. We're like, oh, we just made those out of Kinetics just as for us. And they're like, no, we'll take some. So I was pimping not only holsters and talking about all the new holsters out from Comtech, because they have a universal set of holsters, and but then they were like, oh yeah, I'll take one of those. And I'm like, okay, well, go see David over there, and he'll get you signed up. So it's kind of funny.
That's
But I was
awesome.
hitting that thing like every third person. I was like
Yeah.
behind the neck, like everywhere. Just trying to stay clean.
Any of you guys go to Media Range Day? Kelly was there. Me and Dustin were not.
It was actually a beautiful day. It wasn't overcrowded.
Apparently, gotta get on that like right now for next year.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I'm already gonna get my
Right.
hotel right now for next year.
Do it because the website, I think I told Anthony, I didn't tell you, it's already open for reservations for next year. So if you're even thinking about it, go ahead and book it because it doesn't charge you anything until like, this coming December, I think.
Yeah.
It doesn't charge you
Yeah,
anything at all.
usually you can get like you're pay for like one night and that'll lock in your whatever 6 nights you're there or whatever.
Can you avoid the resort fees on those things?
I think that's the thing, man. You just go in there and they're like, oh, hey, we're gonna stick you for another $180.
I'm
Yeah,
not
because-
sure. I know it tells you on there. I didn't book with On Peak this last time, but I know one time when I stayed before, it was optional, and you just told them whenever you booked it. So I'm not sure.
Right.
I would love for it to
Yeah,
be
'cause
optional because
The Harris
nobody uses the gym.
Harris was like $65 a night, but then there's like a $22 resort fee per night.
It's kind of universal though for any of those
Yeah,
bigger.
Every-
It is universal, but it's like a pain in the ass.
Yep.
Because I don't use
and then-
any of that stuff, you know.
Well, that and then you're like, oh, I don't have a refrigerator. I don't have a microwave. Cool. So,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got-
you don't have
I
a
got
microwave,
photos of
nothing.
my- Yeah.
I'm like, so
Yeah.
all the great food that I wasn't able to finish, like I can't even reheat. So it's like, what the heck? I tell you what, I had a lot of fine burgers out there, and it kind of got me second guessing that In-N-Out burger. I don't know. I got to do like a blind taste test of these burgers. I had
You gotta go to
smash burger.
Strip Burger. I'm surprised you guys have to go to
I
Strip
want
Burger.
to buy it like 8 times because my
Yeah.
wife had to
Ah!
And the Fat Burger place?
Yeah, I
we were
had
gonna go
Fat
there,
Burger.
but-
I had Smash Burger, had In-N-Out, I had White Castle. This is all from like the time being there. There's BLT Burger in the Mirage.
Yeah.
So a lot of fine
we went to-
burgers out there.
Yeah, we went to Old Vegas down the Strip, and they had some crazy places. We didn't eat at the one place, but it was Cardiac.
Oh, the one
Burger
where
or
it's
something like that.
awful. Like they make you sign papers that say like if you eat this and you die,
Yeah.
it's not our fault.
Yeah, well, and they also have a scale on the door that if you're 300 pounds, you eat free. And literally, the burger was like this big, and I'm like, no, I can't die. Like, I wanna
That's just
fly home.
encouraging, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
All right, I think we're gonna hit discount corner, and then we can kind of run this one down here. I appreciate you guys with all the questions. I don't know, did we even get a Facebook post up?
yeah, I did. I threw
Oh, you
one
did?
up.
Was
yeah,
there any?
we've
on there?
had. Yeah, we've kind of already talked about them. So.
Okay. All right, yeah, we're all over the place. I didn't really prep too well for this show. I figured we were just gonna wing it and just talk SHOT Show. Honestly, I was really sick, as most of you guys know if you follow me. So I was just like, I put in some short talking points, but that was about it. We hit the lightning round. Discount corner. I got shop.tacticalshit.com. TSM10 saves you 10% off your entire order at Tactical Shit. Tacticallife.net. TSM10 saves you 10% off T-shirts, grips, and stickers. I got Terran Tactical Innovations. TSM10, 10% off of anything on TerranTacticalInnovations.com.
Woohoo, Taryn, what a trip. That man
Yeah.
makes me just giggle.
Yeah, you got a nice little epic photo with him at the Trigicon booth.
Like, everybody else is in their TTI jerseys, and he's like, Kelli, come up to Jericho, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I'll be there. And then I come up there, and I'm going to see a blue, and he's like, come get in the picture, and I'm the only, like, pink chick in the picture.
Purplish,
So,
purplish,
woo!
yeah. Right.
I love it, though. Bless his heart.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Him and Max Michelle, it's like they're super nice dudes. It's almost like I feel like I can walk up to Max Michelle at a match. Hey Max, can I have your gun off your hip? And he'll probably be like, yeah, sure, man. Here
He'd
you
be
go.
like, sure.
Yeah.
I love Max.
Yeah. UM Tactical TSM 10 saves you 10% off anything at umtactical.com. All right, and Dewey Rods Cruise Rod 10 saves you 10% off anything at
Hi,
DeweyRods.com.
Chris. Chris had bacon.
Did you guys eat
that?
that?
I didn't get to meet up with him when we were out there.
I totally did. It was good. Jana was like, I asked Jana, did you eat me? She's like, no, it was good. I had some. Pocket bacon.
Yeah, I was sad I didn't get to meet up with Chris out there. Every time I try to hit him up, I was on like this side of the country and he was over there. So
all I had to
he
do
was
was
running
text him
around
up.
a lot.
I didn't know you really wanted to meet up like that.
yeah, it's okay. I'll probably hit him up at.
You guys
else.
had bacon at the Double Helix?
No, he brought bacon. He cooked it at the Desert Inn place where he stayed.
Pocket bacon.
He literally brought bacon.
I
That's
passed
awesome.
by the Double Helix a couple times and I was thinking about it. Like, let me just.
No, we thought about it because Tori and PJ were there, and we're like, let's go, and then we kind of split up and forgot to go.
Yeah. All right, on Dustin, you got any discount corner stuff?
Yeah, so you can use Dustin10 on xproducts.com and get your sweet side charger, your rails, your cannons, your drums, whatever your heart's desire. So you use Dustin10 to get 10% off. Then you can go to comp/tech.com and get your sweet holsters. Inside the waistband, outside the waistband, competition, CCW, use Dustin1, and that'll get you 10% off. So those two guys.
That's cool.
Hit me.
I didn't know you had that one.
Yeah. I'm trying to get something from everybody. So, and then hit me up if you need anything black nitrided. I will help you out with that and get you in the right path and get you hooked up. So hit me up on the social medias.
On the interwebs.
The onlines.
Yeah. Were there any guests I was able to line up from SHOT Show? I talked to Lena for a little bit when she was at the SIG booth. I've been trying to get Lena on for a while now. I've had Kay, I've had Jerry. I haven't had, due to conflict of schedule, Lena's kind of she's everywhere, so we haven't been able to get her on. But we talked about it. She's interested. She's always been interested. It's just, she'd be like, all right, I can do it next week. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of booked out for the whole month. Okay, how about next month? She's like, no, I can't do it next month. I'm like, all right. So we got some dates aside for her, so we'll hopefully get her lined up. We're gonna do a second show.
Maybe we can get Cobalt Kinetics. You can get Keith Garcia.
Yeah, that's in the queue.
He's a handsome dude.
Keith?
Keith, yeah.
Well, Kelly's into the slightly older guys, it seems. I tell you. I'm not saying Keith's old, but I know how old Kelly is, and I'm sure Keith's got some years on Kelly.
He is, though. He's a handsome dude. Did you see the video of him and, was it Dave Hartman? Or who was it that was doing the interview with him? No, it wasn't Dave Hartman. And they, turned and gazed into each other's eyes, and it was really awkward.
Tony
Pignato. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was amazingly awkward.
It looks like he lost a little weight, though, Keith.
You did. He slimmed down.
Yeah, so...
I don't know. I guess you pay more attention than I do. I just thought he was handsome.
Looking sexy.
Yeah. So from Michael Rooker... From Michael Rooker, who else? There's another older guy that you liked out there. I don't know.
I don't know. Taryn gave me crap about Rooker. He was like, you should see him. He's been working out for this movie. Now he's a buff old man. And he's like, he shows up, I'm not telling you, and all this crap. Oh, goodness.
Hulk was out there.
Oh, Hulk was out there, yeah.
The Hulk.
So is Steven Seagal, but he looks like a melting wax figure, so who cares?
He does.
Yeah, an Asian get-up samurai.
Word on the street. Yeah, word on the street that he's also not the most friendliest guy in the world. I don't know. So.
You won't like him when he's angry.
Yeah. So there we go. I think we can wrap this one up, Kelly. Unless you got any discount code, I know you drew that 50% off earlier.
Yeah. No, I'm excited about that. I'm gonna get some more knives for the nephews, and maybe for me, because I can't be trusted with sharp ones. But yeah, that was shot 2016 at kleckerknives.com. That's kind of awesome.
All right. Rumbleship.net. Discount code for Turn Tactical Innovations again. Wife got some G43. She got a G43 today. Wants to get some base pads. TSM 10, 10% off on Terran Tactical Innovations. Okay. There we go. We'll wrap it up. Shoutouts, Kelly. Go.
True Spec. I'm gonna thank True Spec because they sent me pants hemmed to my inseam and made perfect for me to shop for me to try on to see if they were something I wanted to wear this season. And thankfully, 2 pairs fit just great. So I guess I'm gonna be sporting some True Spec ladies pants this year and see if we can give 511 a little run for their money. I mean, they may not be yoga pants with belt loops.
Did you see those? What did you think of those yoga pants from 5
I think they look great. The material's awesome. Just that $85 price tag just poked me in the heart and twisted it. And
so I was about this close to actually ordering the new yoga pants from that Undertech
or Undertech.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. So
Sagan
almost got a pair of those for Christmas, but I was like, I don't know. None of the girls I know actually have them.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not sure. Tell her to hold off with it.
Yeah.
Price tag's so high on those things.
Yeah.
We know how much.
Yeah, I mean.
They don't really cost that much for regular ones, let alone.
Yeah, $70, $80 for a. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, after all, they're just yoga pants with belt loops, like we've been talking about for more than a year. I mean, really, we've had this discussion many times.
Yeah,
we could have been millionaires. We could have had our own.
I know.
Thanks.
But I wouldn't have charged $85 for them. Come on.
Yeah.
After all, they're just gonna get ripped or something. I don't know.
I don't know. There you go. Any more? You got some more shoutouts in it.
Oh, Voodoo Tactical, of course. I haven't done this in a while. I forget the routine. Voodoo Tactical. I'm gonna go shoot Superstition Mountain. Because of them, so that's awesome. X-Rail and Frog Loop and CMC Triggers and IWI, woo! And Polycase Ammunition, which I'm super excited to be shooting this season. I don't know who else. I don't have a shirt to look at.
There you go.
I don't know. Those are the people that pop into my head right now.
Dustin, just send your XDM to Ryan Spencer. He'll make it look pretty for you.
Oh, Ryan's watching. Oh, he knows. He already.
You can have a pretty gun.
So from the first little story about Mr. Ryan Spencer, from the first time I met him at Springfield that I shot of his, I was like, oh, I like this. He's touched every single Springfield gun from my concealed and carry to my competition pistols. That man is a guru when it comes to anything Springfield, 1911 and 2011. So he gets to do all of my guns. So maybe a CK Arms 2011 lower and a Springfield done up by Ryan Spencer Guns 2011 Springfield CK Arms 2011. How about that, Ryan?
That'd be all right. Mr. Bobby Keegan's, I saw him.
I was going to say I got to see Bobby on his birthday, so maybe there was something there. I don't know.
I like to listen to him talk, the southern accents. Older guys, southern accents. There you go. Are you happy, Anthony?
Yeah, there you go. So if you guys fit that category, make sure you like Kelly's athlete
Facebook. Yeah, go ahead and go to Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Stop.
I'm that southern older guy in my 40s.
Apply here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
goodness. And that's Kelly no. Sampsel, just straight up. Right? Plugging a Facebook.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. You got any shout-outs, Dustin?
Swear to goodness.
You want to finish up?
Yeah, so Springfield Armory, going to be doing some cool stuff with those guys soon. Stay tuned. X Products, always cool stuff with those guys. Dustin won on that one. Tactical Shit. Gonna be always doing some cool stuff with those guys. Comp Tech, GB2 Tactical, and Mr. Ryan Spencer. Dissonant Arms. They're doing some big stuff now with Mr. Kalani Laker. So and their Segas and Peppers. BBI Bullets. Black Nitride the World. Black Nitride Matters. RCA Pro Ears. Vortex. Dewey Rods. Got to meet up with Chris sometime.
Yay, Chris.
Shooter Ready. Red Roof Inn. Greg Skaz. Because he's the man for photography. He might even shoot my wedding. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Very nice. That's gonna be.
Those are gonna be epic pictures.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. S3F Solutions, Tula Ammo. Actually, new stuff from Tula Ammo. They have a new thing. It's called the Max Tech, and that's their new line of brass case ammo. And I'm gonna be getting a whole bunch of that and shooting it. So I'll probably be running that this season along with Perfecta ammo for the 223s. So that's a new thing over there. Another guys are these dudes, Edge Tactical Eyewear. I've actually been rocking their stuff for a while.
Ooh.
They're cheap, affordable glasses. MSRP on these things are like $35, $40. I grew up at Lake of the Ozarks, so you take one turn wrong on a Wave Runner, and your $100 and some odd Oakleys go bloop. I've done that once, and so from then on, I've gotten cheap glasses. But the clear pair, this is the pair they actually hooked me up with at SHOT Show, the gray, which just came out, and then they had an FDE pair that came out. They were pretty sick too.
Ooh, I want to see. I like sunglasses.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet. They got clear, amber, smoked, polarized, but all the price tags on them are in the affordable. Like, hey, if I break them one a season, I'm not going to be crying in the fetal position in the corner. So Edge Tactical Eyewear, those dudes are really cool. Jim Irwin, who we had on the show a while ago.
A few months ago.
We had Jim.
He was the dude that I reached out and got him in actually the whole booth. I got one of those little things in Eagle Eye's store and possibly over in the range store now. And they use them for range glasses. And so yeah, they're pretty awesome. Those guys are good dudes. So they hooked me up. Thanks, Edge Tactical Eyewear. Yep, and then hit me up on the social medias. I swear I'm going to get the giveaway thing out. I'm actually getting like 2 more things on it, so it's going to be mega. But stay tuned.
Yeah, there's been times where I had my Oakleys on my head, and then I'm like, oh no, they're not there anymore. It's like, no, $150 Oakley.
Yeah, I had a pair of half jackets. You know, those are what, 150, 180, something in that range. And yeah, on the Wave Runner, took a turn. I went this way, they went that way, and that was the last expensive ass pair of glasses I've actually bought.
All right.
I've had some 511s, and those aren't cheap, but I still have those in my car.
All right, shout out to my end. Tactical Shit. Go shop.tacticalshit.com. Check them out. Hit the subscribe button right below this video. You're going to see the subscribe button. Click that. Subscribe every Wednesday at 9 p.m. We have a new episode of The Shooter's Mindset. Next Wednesday's guest is going to be Matt Hopkins, okay, from CZ USA. He's also a co-host on the Practical Pistol Show. So we'll have finally a CZ guy on here so we can talk about some CZ stuff. They introduced the CZ Scorpion rifle, so now it already comes with a stock ready to go. I like it a lot. Okay, so we're going to talk about that.
So Steve is going to just cream his little pants then, huh?
Yeah, I think Steve will be here for that show, of course.
Mr. Masterclass.
Yeah. Man, email me if theshootersmindset@gmail.com if you want to get in contact with me. Rise Armament, Dewey Rods for some fine cleaning firearm rods. What do we have? Techwear USA, Rand CLP, Carbon Arms for all your caddy gear and AR gear. Snag Mag, Nate Square Tactical, Terran Tactical Innovations, and S3F Solutions. All right, that'll do it for the shoutouts. And this will conclude episode 119 of The Shooter's Mindset. Kelli, thanks for helping out. Dustin, I'll see you.
Later, guys.